Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Caterpillar's Book Club. I hope you all are safe and well, inshallah. Today I'm going to share a very important story with you, and it's all about emotions. So we sometimes we get annoyed and frustrated and we feel angry. What do you do in that situation? Is it good to be upset and be rude to others, or there is a better way to deal with it? So this story will give you some ideas and suggestions of how to deal with anger, right? So before we start, what do we say? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. And we read our short dua, which is, Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Allah, increase my knowledge. Ameen. So it's your turn. You say that as well. Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Allah, increase my knowledge. Great, well done. Shall we start reading the book now? Are you all sitting comfortably? Excellent. Let's start.
The story is called I'm Stronger Than Anger, and it's been written by Elizabeth Cole.
The sun was shining and the clouds were blue, so little Nick and his parents went to the zoo. Wow, Nick exclaimed, clapping his hands with glee when he spotted a koala up a tree. Mom, I want that koala, little Nick said, but his mom said no and shook her head. Honey, this koala has a mom and dad. If we take it home, they will be quite sad. No, but I want it, Nick stomped and started to shout. He was angry and wanted to let it all out. I want that koala. He was about to blow, but for the last time his mother said, no. Then Nick felt his heart beating hard and fast. His brain felt like it was going to blast. His throat tightened and his eyes filled with tears. He began to flush from his toes to his ears. Suddenly, little Nick heard a strange noise. Hey, psst, psst, over here. It was the monkey's voice. Why are you angry? The monkey was curious. 'Cause I can't have a koala. Nick was furious. I see. The monkey was thinking in his cage. You have to learn to control your anger and rage. There are many ways to get rid of anger. I know. The first is to take a deep breath and then slowly blow. Can you practice that with me? Let's try it together. Great. That felt good, didn't it? Little Nick did what the monkey said. He inflated his body from toes to head. Then he slowly exhaled all the air he had. But I still feel a little angry and sad, he said. Fair enough. Now take a deep breath and count to 10. Little Nick did it over and over again. The monkey said, You feel better now, I'll bet. Little Nick sighed because he was still upset. He was still upset, but he still counted lots of times. He did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it working? The monkey thought. It wasn't really. He was still feeling a bit sad. Getting so a kangaroo, I think. Look. When you feel angry, it's good to exercise, Kangaroo said with a gleam in his eyes. You can jump up and down, do sit-ups or squats. That's how you'll get rid of your angry spots. Ooh, that sounds a nice one. So little Nick started exercising at the zoo. My anger is fading. What you said is true. Shh, a voice said. I'm trying to calm down. Nick spotted a parrot, so he went nearer. Look at that. He's trying so many different exercises, isn't he? But I wonder what the parrot has to say. Shall we find out? Okay, let's do it. Ooh, What do you think the parrot is feeling right now? He doesn't look very happy, does he? Let's see what does he have to say. Clearly, the colorful parrot was furious. Why are you angry? Nick asked. He was curious. The parrot sighed deeply, and this was his reply. My sister is sleeping in my bed. I don't know why. There are many ways to deal with anger, you see. My favorite way is to count the leaves on a tree. You can do anything that will make you feel better. You can talk to someone or write an apology letter. An apology letter? What's that? Do you know what that is? Let's see what that is. Nick widely opened his eyes. The parrot continued. He sounded quite wise. Maybe you have been wrong. You need to think well instead of starting to blush, blow, and yell. Little Nick heeded the parrot's advice. He thought about it well. Not once, but twice. Do you think he's beginning to think that he made a mistake? He shouldn't have shouted at his mom like that, isn't it? The koala is a wild creature and has a right to be left alone. My mother was right. Little Nick took a deep breath and counted to 10. He exercised over and over again. No longer angry and with no reasons to worry, Little Nick went to his mom and said he was sorry. Nick's mother noticed that he'd stopped shouting out loud. She was surprised by his calm behavior, and she was very proud. She hugged tightly and kissed her good little boy. Instead of a koala, I'll buy you a new toy. See, when you're calm, when you talk, when you tell your parents what's making you upset and angry, when you take a moment to calm down, take a deep breath, step back, and then see, are my parents actually right? Is my mom right? Is my dad right? Or my friends or any adult, are they telling me the truth? Is that the right thing? Should I be behaving or thinking that way? When you give yourself that one moment to just think, then maybe everything will be all right. And Allah will bless you with something better. So expressing your anger in some way can be bad. It upsets people and could make them mad. Don't allow your anger to ruin anyone's day. Express it safely in your own special way. That's the end of the story. Wasn't that great? We all get angry. We can all be upset, and it's fine. It's a part of our emotions. We can feel that way. But at the same time, we just need to learn how to control it. Because remember, you are stronger than your anger, right? With that note, what does Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us? Do you want to know? Look. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us that if you get angry, this is what you should do. We should recite, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the outcast. So when we're getting angry and upset, before you make others upset, we need to think, they're the people who love you. Your mom, your dad, your friends, your family members, they all love you. So there's no point of getting mad at them. They would never think bad for you. So if they're suggesting something, that might be good and beneficial for you. So what do? You take a deep, deep breath, and at the same time, you make a dua. You ask Allah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Oh Allah, I'm asking you, I want your refuge from the shaitan. And inshallah, Allah will definitely protect you. We would stop our story, and I will leave you with this thought of what you should do next when you get upset. Our Prophet also told us that if you're standing, first of all, read the dua. So say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. If you're standing, sit down. If you're sitting, then lay down, have a glass of water, and then try to calm yourself down. And give yourself that 1 second, a few seconds, a few moments to think about it. What's making you feel really angry? And when you think about it, you'll get to know maybe it's not really worth it. My relations, my family, my friends are more important. And on top, I am definitely stronger than the anger. All right. On that note, Allah Hafiz, and inshallah, we'll see you very soon again with another story.